for me, I'm a videographer on the side, and it's like, oh wow, like
How does that work? Like, do you like it?
I love it. I mean, so my thing is, I'm doing it as a hobby to the point where I'm like just passionate about it. I'm not doing it for like, oh, I gotta make money, right? It's kind of like, oh, that's such a cool idea, let's do it, right? So I've done a few things. I've done conferences, I've done weddings, I've done. I did these two really cool projects with like nonprofits in New Haven, actually. It's all based on childcare, so like they're trying to make sure that the teachers are getting paid properly, and so they're making a case with the government, but at the same time they're doing initiatives like they're buying houses.
Oh my God.
And they let the teachers live there free. So like they cut off the rent. So they can't pay them more, but if they do that, it's like they're giving them a huge increase.
How they got to you? Through social media?
Pure luck, honestly. They found me in Facebook because of my sister, but they told me about the idea, and I was like, this is amazing, I'm in. And so we did like this kind of mini documentary. It was really cool. I posted it on my Instagram. I don't know if you saw, but like they had like a grand opening for a place, and that place had a movie theater. So they played my video in the big screen, and I was like,
hey, you gotta put the link here. Go watch it.
Super cool to see that. But like, yeah, I'm just more excited about like the creativity of it, like doing cool stuff that like, let's see if we can shoot that like, with the drone or whatever. Yeah.
I used AI to create, because my husband's a DJ and we do all sort of events every weekend. I remember we were in the bar crowd for St. Patrick's, and I wanted Mario, not Luigi, I wanted Mario, Mario Bros. To be in green, in a green outfit for St. Patrick's, and his card to be green. So I told AI. Now all the apps are using AI. So I had Premiere, Pixel.
Oh, okay.
And you go to Pixel and everything is AI now. So they're like, okay, what do you want? And I'm like, I want Mario Bros. In St. Patrick outfit.
Some dude named Mario, like, what's up?
yeah, you have to be specific. That's
this is my bro.
So I wanted Mario Bros. In a St. Patrick outfit because we were doing a St. Patrick bar crawl, and I'm like, and it took like.
But it did it, or it did
Luigi? It.
Oh,
it did
I thought it did Luigi or something.
No, you have the big nose. That was Mario.
That's the tell.
So yeah, it's really cool to navigate the tools, but it's scary if like us being in marketing.
Well, like you said, somebody still has to be behind the scenes,
Oh yeah,
that doesn't type itself yet.
Definitely.
So
yet. Thank God. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't matter what kind of business you have. Like, you're gonna need to get the word out, right? So
definitely, I can't stress studying. Read, please read.
Yeah.
The resources.
I saw you're doing like some type of class, right? Or you did a class where you taught people.
We so I have this project now that is called Reina Latina.
You saw the photos.
Calendar,
you saw the photos.
And I was gonna do my free classes for branding and marketing itself. I wasn't really sure where I was gonna touch base on what people need the most, right? But Reina Latina came, so now I'm making it part of the big project. We have to do a presentation on how we're gonna help the community if we were to win the crown. What are we going to do, one, with the money they're going to give us for winning, and two...
Who are you competing against?
Argentina, Brazil...
it's country by country. So it's literal un reinado de belleza.
Oh, yeah. No, but they're looking for a leader.
Colombia. Sí, okay, Colombia.
So, yo estoy representando a Colombia.
Yeah.
Pero, there are so many other countries. LEAD.
Oh, that's cool.
It's called an organization called LEAD. I don't know if it's a non-profit organization. They help the immigrant community, immigration community.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
So they did it, but they're really looking for a leader that can stand up throughout 1 year representing the Latinos, all around Connecticut. So my project for the classes is gonna go into
Gotcha. Yeah, you could always put it all together. It's all part of the same.
Yeah. And if I don't win, I'm still gonna tell Lee to let me do it.
Yeah, come on.
I think it's pretty cool.
Let's do it, man. But yeah, so that's really cool. And so Again, just going back to like your business and everything, and it's your 1 year anniversary. Like, what do you see for the future? Like, how big is this thing gonna get, huh?
Well, now I see your office.
Hey,
Such
you're
a
welcome
beautiful
anytime.
place.
So,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. Definitely, I see myself having my own office. You know, working from home is good, but
For me, I can't. I mean, I can, but I don't feel like I'm invested enough.
Right.
Versus where I'm here, I'm like
Right.
work.
You're in your office. You gotta work.
Yeah.
I do a lot of traveling. I visit a lot of my clients. Hands-on. I go have breakfast with them or coffee. You know, I think that warmness.
Yeah.
You know, the customer service
That
has
goes
to
all
be
the way
there.
back. Yeah.
Yes. So, like, I loved what you said a couple minutes ago, and it was, I go to networking events. That you go to networking events because you want that your presence to be there.
Yeah, and people sometimes they want to work with you because it's you.
It's you, not even because of what you sell or whatever. It's because you're kind, because you're, you know, you pay attention, you listen to them. So, I definitely see myself having an office.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In New Haven or closer to here? We're in Norwalk, by the way. Whoever's watching this on her pages, but she's all over, so
I'm all over the place. I kind of like the idea of from Milford and up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's a different market for sure. Yeah.
Definitely, and getting more towards New York. You know, that's another thing. I want to expand.
Yeah.
I have my brother in California and my father and my sister. So we're trying to see if they get involved. So services are going to be in California for next year.
Wow.
And having that and, you know, expanding here in Connecticut a little bit more in New York, to me, I think that's where I see it going.
Yeah.
And eventually, really down the road, to be able just to work anywhere in the world.
I mean, yeah, that's the beauty about remote, right?
Yes.
You could do it anywhere.
Yes.
But so you said something interesting, which I don't know if you've ever watched the show Mad Men.
Mad Men.
You should watch it. It's for marketing and advertising, really, but it's marketing. It's like a great show. And then the relationship. Having a relationship with somebody. Like, so, for example, I'm an insurance agent. There's plenty of insurance companies that you call, like a 1-800 number. You never know this person's name. You never even sometimes understand them. And then they never have that connection, right? So like with farmers, with my agency, with the Caesar Pineda agency, we are not just selling insurance. We're selling like, hey, I'm a real guy who you could walk into the office and I'll tell you, you're doing something really stupid. Don't do that. And I think a lot of my clients, thankfully, see the value in that, right? Yes, we're not always going to be the cheapest because cheapest means you're giving something up.
Oh, yeah.
And with us, we try to make sure you don't give up the personal relationship, which through marketing, through any type of business is so, so important.
Yeah, people nowadays want to have it easy. Oh, I make a cold, they call it a cold call.
Yeah.
Touch base, you know, being a telemarketer. I don't buy like that.
I don't like telemarketing, yeah. Exactly. It's like, do you really want to start a relationship like that?
No.
Is that who you are to each other? But yeah.
What I do with my customers is where you live, how far you live. Let's set up a time. Let's set up a date.
Yeah.
And let me travel. Or even let's meet in a midpoint or whatever. I think that's very important. It's the relationships.
Yeah.
Relationships.
And going back to Mad Men, the reason I bring that up is because there were account men who were that was their whole job. Just take the clients out to restaurants, take the clients out to bars. So you were saying that, I'm like, oh, this is like Mad Men.
Hey, I'm a little version of it.
You should watch it. But yeah, so and the other beauty of this thing that you do is that you are also Colombian. So you speak fluent Spanish, fluent English.
Yes.
Right? You have.
And I love that you do that too.
Yeah, we're like switching. Sometimes it's more like Spanglish because I forget certain words. But it's really cool that you could help people. You know, we always talk about helping our community, the Hispanic community, who sometimes they don't get the help or the guidance that they need. And so they're like, what is Facebook? I don't know. I mean, most people know what Facebook is, but like they don't know how to use it properly
the behind
for their business.